Yo, what's up YouTube? Dennis here. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I upload F1 videos. And here today there is another F1 24 video. First of all, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. And yeah, let's get into today's video. Why you shouldn't hate on F1 24, because there's every year a lot of hate. So for this video I have prepared 5 points I would like to mention, because yeah, when you have an opinion you should have valid points about it. So yeah, let's get into it with the first one, and that is yeah, the handling. It has been talked about a lot. Last year's handling got praised a lot. Yeah, even though it wasn't that hard to improve from F1 22, where this traction control was horrible. We're sliding all over the place. Yeah, personally I found it quite manageable back then when I was still playing on the controller, but a lot of people struggle with it. So I think the majority absolutely hated it and found it unplayable. But anyways, yeah, about the 24 handling, it has become harder, I would say. Even though better traction on corner exit, but especially yeah, braking, easier locking up, spinning out the car. But yeah, I would see that as a positive thing actually in the end. Because yeah, even though I haven't driven F1 car in real life like ever, but yeah, I think it should be harder. It shouldn't be too easy. It shouldn't be too much arcade, even though it's a sim arcade game. Of course, it's not a real sim. If you want a real sim, yeah, I would recommend you to switch to iRacing or something like that. But yeah, that's for the handling. I would see it actually as a positive thing. Yeah, collaborated with Max Verstappen, who yeah, gave his feedback. And I would say yeah, Max yeah, does know better what F1 car feels like driving than yeah, most of us playing in the end. And yeah, we need just to trust yeah, Codemasters for implementing that, I would say, in the end. So yes, that was point 1. Point 2 then, yeah, the tracks, the circuits on the game. Yeah, it would be a great idea to add more tracks, but you should always take into account that yeah, obtaining licenses costs a lot of money from the game developer, publisher. So yeah, at the end I wouldn't say that it's quite doable, even though the fans would like it a lot. But let's be honest, the fans, yeah, buy the game anyway, so it wouldn't matter that much in sales. Yeah, maybe microtransactions, that would be an option, because I think a lot of people would be yeah, would be willing to buy them. But yeah, I don't think that's quite doable, even though it would be a great future. But after all, we are here to race, and we will be having fun anyways. But yeah, that would be a great idea for the future. Point 3, setups. Yeah, this is a subject where I don't quite have any kind of empathy for. I don't want this to be a hate video or something like that. That's not typically me, but yeah, people using the same setups for last year's game with different handling. Like, what are you even thinking? You are picking a setup from another game with, yeah, different handling. Like, yeah, of course you will have a tough time when you're doing that. Like I've already seen, yeah, it's quite differently. Like last year, I felt like, yeah, you are, yeah, pretty fucked if you choose a very stiff setup. I feel like curbs are more, yeah, tough, more tricky. You spin out more quite easily, especially on this curve where I'm driving now, so I try to avoid those insides as much as possible. But yeah, although of course it's good to try out setups from well respected esports drivers or high ranked players in time trial. But at the end you very likely have a different driving style to them. So I would really recommend to pick a setup from them, but fine tune it. Don't just copy it and expect yourself that that's your highest potential. But try something out, experiment a lot. Take a lot of effort. They spend a lot of time on the game in time trial, and you'll find that your potential is much more than you're probably doing right now in the end. Then we have arrived at point 4 of the 5. That's the graphics. Every year people expect of course a new game engine where it has been talked about a lot. The only way we can do it is if we say goodbye to the old gen consoles like PS4 and Xbox. What's it called? Xbox One, right? Xbox One. You can't expect from one year into another, like where out of nowhere you can't tell the difference between real life racing and just on a game. I can understand if you have the devices to have the best kind of graphics, that's what you are seeking, but it's just not realistic to expect. So at the end it all comes down to lower your expectations, be grateful and enjoy the racing, but don't expect wonders. If you're so sadly disappointed and you really think the game sucks, then maybe you've outgrown this hobby or sport. Maybe you just don't like it anymore. I don't know what your reasoning is, but that's just how it seems like to me. So the graphics point 4 and point 5. The futures. I think I should end with admitting that they are not doing everything they can at the end. I mean, of course, they're lacking some kind of stuff. Because I agree there should be more futures. Like you should implement more stuff, like for example more dynamic interaction with team radios. You could implement something where if there is debris on the track, that you have to go with the safety car into the pit lane. You could add F3, implement short kind of karting career kind of thing. It's at the I would really like to see 2K make a game of F1, because in the past I've always enjoyed their NBA story modes. Were quite cool. Maybe a little bit repetitive after a few career modes, but I would really like something like that. I know we got Breaking Point, but I mean really into the career mode. That's I really like realism, so I really like it that you can now play as an official Formula 1 driver in the game. But at the end they should be able to add more features, or like playing with the classic team. I don't know, I mean, they're the money makers. They should come up with these great ideas and not have the fans telling them what to add. I mean, if they did that, we would have even much better game years ago, if they truly listened to our fans. But those are my 5 points. Feel free to let me know what you think about this year's game. If you like it or not. I'm always curious. What do you have to say? And even more important, why? Like, Why don't you like this game, or why do you like this game? Anyways, feel free to comment, and yeah, thanks again for stopping by, and hope to see you next time. See you later.